In today's video, we're going to be attempting a flawless Cayo Perico Alchemist drop. That means we're going to be dropping in instantly on top of an outfit, a disguise, grabbing our secondary loot, heading to the compound and getting out of there flawlessly. Now, one thing I will be testing is obviously to see if that little glitch into that room still works. I typically do an update on Friday of that because obviously on Thursdays, they always do an update and they change little things in the heist. So we're going to be figuring that out here together. But I'm actually really excited for this. I scouted out just to make sure that there was an item of clothing, the disguise where I want it to be, and it was there. So we're going to be jumping into it right now, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay, so like I said, for this method that we're going to be attempting here today, we're going to be using the Alchemist. Infiltration point is going to be, well, it's Halo jump, but we're going to go into the main dark compound entry. It says drainage, but nah, we'll be going in the front door, I think, or on the side. We'll figure that out as we get... Well, I don't know. If there's a supply truck, we'll go in the front door. Escape point, we'll say main dock, but we'll just jump off the bottom of the island. And then time of day is going to be daytime. This Sunday, a lot of you guys... Or actually, maybe I'll do it Monday. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do it at nighttime. So I do have an idea for a nighttime video that's going to go up on Monday. So stick around for that, because obviously this Saturday we have the spin the wheel video, which is my favorite series, which is where I spin the wheel and whatever the wheel lands on is how we do the heist. And then on Sunday, if you haven't already, make sure you vote in the community tab on my channel, because I have it set up so you guys are going to choose how I do the heist on Sunday. And I have a feeling you guys are going to make it super difficult for me. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, the reason I'm doing this is somebody in a comment, I think it's about a week ago, I forget who it was, I apologize, recommended this. They said you should do a flawless jump, landing directly on top of an outfit. So like I say, I made sure there was an outfit here, because obviously if I attempted this and there's no outfit, then it would have been kind of pointless. So we're going to jump in. This is the plan. We're going to jump in, get the outfit at the main dock, get our secondary loot from the main dock. Hopefully there's going to be a supply truck there. We'll drive straight into the compound through the front door. We'll grab our primary loot, and then we'll check and see if that little war glitch works, because why not? And then we'll head on out, and it's going to be that easy. Hopefully we can get the elite challenge. I have no reason to believe that we would not get the elite challenge, because this seems like it is absolutely flawless, which is the title of this video, a flawless Cayo Perico jump onto the clothing. So anyway, let's just wait until we get a little bit closer. The building at the tip of the plane right about... Let me use my mouse so you can see it a bit better. Right here. This is where we're going to be landing, right at the tip of the plane. So let's go ahead and jump out right here. And let's go straight down. We want to kind of go behind the building. So let's go. Let's pull our chute here. We got to be careful because there is one of those like sniper towers there on the left. And I don't know if anyone's in it. Usually there always is. And there's a camera. So let's get down here a little bit more. We're going to just flip around and come in behind this barn or whatever it is. All right, I definitely see people now. All right, there's someone right there. So let's try. We're going to come in right here. I mean, we hit a tree, but it didn't take off any of our armor, so we're good. So this is where there is an outfit. Okay, by the looks of it, I didn't plan this part, but I am going to have to take out... There's two people right here because they are looking directly at this box. Okay, perfect. Now here's the outfit. Okay, so now we should be able to... I need to keep my eye out, make sure there's no trucks passing by though now, because since I've taken these two out, if anyone walks over here, it will spook the alarm. So let's just go ahead and try and get this loot as quick as possible. Like that camera, like you've seen some of my previous videos, you have to avoid that camera. And when it's on hard mode, that camera is actually bigger. The range of the camera is even bigger than it currently is. So just gotta keep... we have an outfit on though, so we should be good. I just need to make sure on the mini-map there's no cars going to be driving around. I want to get to a point where I know what all of the presets are for guards. Because there's like 5 different ones that could load in. And like it would be good to be like, okay, this is the preset. I know there's going to be a car driving past right here. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's go over to the other loot location and hope those two bodies, there's no cars that come down. Do we have a supply truck over here? No, we do not. Okay, that's fine. We'll drive around and we'll see if we can... I don't know whether to drive around and see if we can find a supply truck or just drive straight there in one of the Jeeps that we have. All right, what loot do we have? Looks like cash and some grass, I believe that is. So let's go ahead and grab the grass first. Is it cash? Yeah. Grab this first. Worth a little bit more. And then we'll go ahead and get out of here. I think this should fill up the bag. Will it? I mean, if not, we definitely have enough. Okay, there we go. Secondary loot confirmed. Now, let's go ahead and get out of here. Now, like I say, I wish there was a vehicle here, the supply truck specifically, but there's not. So we're going to have to find another one. Or just any sort of vehicle, basically, to drive all the way up there. I don't see... It's very rare that there's not any vehicles. Okay, it's fine. We need to keep moving, though, because we do want to get this elite challenge. So we'll run up here, and while we're on our way, there should be, hopefully, some more vehicles. If the supply truck drives past us, we'll go ahead and take them out and steal the supply truck. Oh, there's a vehicle right here. I don't think this guy will trigger if I take this. He shouldn't. Even if we do steal it, there we go. Okay, so since we don't have a grappling hook, we're not going to be able to jump over the side. So we're going to have to go in the side building, which means we're going to have to take out some of the guards on the side and hope that they drop a key. That's the way we're going to get in here. I could go and look for a grappling hook, but since I'm trying to do this a little bit quicker, we'll just go ahead and skip that. Oh. Hello, sir. Please don't drive all the way down there and see that body. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I did not break the fence. Alright, so there's no supply truck or anything here. So what we're going to have to do is we'll take out this guy down here. And hope that he drops a key. Hope he drops a key. Okay. He did. Perfect. Perfect. Because even if any of these bodies get found, once you get into the compound, it basically resets outside. I learned that from you guys. So if I kill people, it doesn't matter. As long as you get into the compound before, like, they get triggered, you're okay. Because as soon as you get in, everything that's on the outside disappears, basically. So what the plan is here, since we do have a disguise on, we're just going to run straight like we usually would. We'll avoid the guys with the red cones. And then we will... Well, we'll get the primary loot, and then we'll go ahead and go and get the... We'll see if that wall glitch still works. Usually on Fridays, I do that video anyway, so we'll go ahead and do it again here today. All right, now I just need to wait for this guy to turn. Because he is facing me right now. Come on. There we go. And also, we need to make sure we do not see the jug. So I'll have to keep my eye on him. It looks like he's just starting his rounds, the jug is right now. So I don't need to worry about that fella. Okay. So we could take these people out, but we're just not going to. At this point, there's no reason to start being aggressive. It's not going to make this run any faster. Oh. Just going to wait for him to walk past. It's weird. Sometimes they stop right next to you, and sometimes they walk all the way like that. Walk all the way up to the wall. When they stop right next to you, I always feel like I'm just going to bump into them and trigger it, but we're good. All right. Is there any secondary loot in here? No. I don't need any because my bag's full, but I thought I'd have a little sneak peek there instead. Or in case, because I didn't scout any secondary loot while I was doing this. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Grab, I think we have the bearer bonds in this one. Yeah, we do. We have the bearer. I've been getting the bearer bonds a lot recently. All right, let's skip past this part because it takes forever. All right, here we go. So let's see. Well, let's... I need to memorize these codes. You guys know I'm just going to have to say them out loud because I'm awful at it. 361-7. That's not bad. 361-7. 361-7. 361 and 7. There we go. Yeah, I've been getting the bearer bonds a lot recently. I'm not complaining. I actually don't mind it at all. All right, so no alarms are going to trigger here because I haven't killed anyone, so we should be good to go. What I do need to do right now, though, is check and see if that war glitch still works. Like I said, I don't need any of the loot out of it, but a lot of you guys ask if it still works. So I do need to jump down here and test it out. So let's go ahead and jump. This guy shouldn't trigger. I'm going to run out of his way. Oh, I completely messed this up. I have completely messed this up. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to kill this Joe because he's gonna see. This was not the plan. This was not the plan at all, but we're gonna have to take out this guy down here now too. Well, I don't have to, but we're going to. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it. I think we're good. I was not... Okay, let's just go back up and jump. Let's go back up and jump. It's been so long since I've done the wall glitch. I completely forgot. You don't just jump over the wall. I'm gonna have to go into first person. And then jump. I don't do this glitch anymore. Like, if you've been following along, like, I've been showing you guys how to do, like, this heist. Like, getting secondary loot every single time. Super quick, elite challenge. Okay, so there you go. Yes is the answer to that question. It does still work. What loot do we have in here? So we have some cash. And that's it. So it was a stinker anyway. An absolute stinker anyway. But yeah, I've been showing you guys how to get the elite challenge in the heist so often now, doing it like the proper way. You don't need to do the wall glitch anymore, I hope. But it still works for those of you who are curious, as you just saw, and it's still super easy. If you don't know how to do it, basically, you go in first person like I just did, you jump over that wall, and then you jump up as you saw me do. And as you jump up onto the little ledge, you pull your left analog stick backwards. Like, just pull it backwards as you're jumping up. And when you do that, it will just put you into that spin and throw. And then you just, once you're facing inside of that room, just press forwards. It's really easy. And if you're on PC, hold back S when you jump. So yeah, there you have it. It still works. So this should be an elite challenge with our flawless little halo jump onto that guy. Well, we did have those two people that we had to take out before we could get this outfit, but, I mean, there was no way we could have got the outfit without that, so... Alright, come on. Come on! I hate the swimming mechanics in this game, man. It is just awful. We'll go over to these three over here, since people seem to really like it when I go over to these three instead of going down. I don't know why. It takes the exact same amount of time. You either just swim all the way down there, or you swim over to these and just wait. It's literally, the time it's taking me waiting here is the time it would be taking me to swim down into that ravine. It's the same amount of time, but, you know, for some reason, people seem to really like this one. Okay, let's put our rebreather. I didn't need a rebreather on either. All right, let's see if we got the elite challenge here, ladies and gentlemen. So there's another super simple, easy way. Hopefully, we get the elite challenge to do the Cayo Perico heist without getting the secondary, without glitching into the building. Like I say, the glitch still works, but in all honesty, you can still get the elite challenge doing it this way. So if you're watching, you're like, oh, the glitch doesn't work for me. As you saw in this video, I didn't need the glitch because I still got all my secondary loot without spooking anything anyway. So that's what we're going for here, ladies and gentlemen. And did we get the elite challenge? I don't know how long it took us at the beginning. 10:56. See? Absolute piece of cake. We still had tons of time to spare. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Tomorrow, we have to spin the wheel, which is by far my favorite series I do, which is when we spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is how we do the heist. And make sure you vote in the community tab, because on Sunday, we're going to be doing the heist however you guys want me to do it. So that's going to be, I'm sure, difficult. I'm sure difficult. And then on Monday, I'm going to be doing the nighttime video. I have a really good idea for that. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic weekend, and goodbye.